Hello, and welcome to all 24 of the Market Farmer Challenge, a challenge where I have to fill every tillable tile on the standard farm, the greenhouse, and Ginger Island with ranging fruit. If you do want further details, do check them in the description below. Now, let's continue. So today is Mass Harvest Day. Both for all these pumpkins, look at them all, but also my queen beans. My queen beans also need harvesting today. We're just gonna scrap the others. But yes, we have got a day and a half ahead of us. Thankfully, I've managed to get the tractor prior to the day starting, so that will make it slightly easier. Gosh, really, we've got like the most annoying patch of pumpkins that hasn't grown until tomorrow. I really need to get these pumpkins harvested so I don't forget to do it. So, we are going to grab my sow, we are going to get on my tractor, and I'm going to test this out. Let's increase the range a little bit. Oh, this is so satisfying and so much easier than having to manually do it. Like, don't get me wrong, I won't use this all the time. But the fact this cost me 500,000, I didn't cheat it in. It genuinely did cost me 500,000. I did have to pay to get this. It is 100% satisfying doing this. Like, I am 100% satisfied by doing this right now. It is like one of the most satisfying things I can be doing. Oh. But it is still going to take its time to complete. It's going to take me almost all day to get everything harvested and ready to go. But look at all that. Let's go in here and get these queen beans in the seed maker. Because we've only got 5 days to get those planted, grown and ready to go. But that is not a bad haul of pumpkins. That is not a bad haul of pumpkins. 632,000. I guess it kind of makes the price of this tractor kind of non-negated. I mean, don't get me wrong. The tractor is really only going to be used if and when needed. But it has freed up a hell of a lot of time. It makes planting easier, fertilizing easier. And these will still grow in winter. But I'm not going to plant any crops that are going to be grown by the end of the season. I know that. You know that. We both know that. So what I am going to do is plant crops that ultimately do I need to worry about planting crops? Because the only thing I can grow in winter is winter seeds and those powder berries. Everything else won't really grow in winter. So I might just leave it and not actually plant anything this time round. And then just focus on preparing for spring next year. On the good note, the the queen bean task will be done prior to the end of the season. That will get done. Not the end of the season, the end of the challenge. I don't have to worry about that. Sad thing is, I don't think I'm going to get the quest for the thing done. Oh, pumpkin! But it has saved up a whole lot of time, and that was the most satisfying sound. There we go. But yeah, the only things I can really grow this winter is the powder melons, which I still have yet to find any, and they do take 7 days, and any winter forageables I find. But I think we aren't going to be worried too much about that. Of course, we are going to try and plant summit over winter, but that one pumpkin harvest has covered me for spring next year, in a way. And I think over winter we're just going to be growing our ancient fruit empire. As soon as the greenhouse is full, I'm going to focus on trying to expand it in Ginger Island. Speaking of powder melons, we have 2. Perfect. We've got something to plant over winter. But yes, it's one of those where I want to get one place done at a time. The 2 that are on the farm were my first ever 2. I didn't have the greenhouse then. As soon as I got the greenhouse, I started going in there. We have a couple over at Ginger Island, but I want to get one done at a time. And in theory, I do want to test it. I could turn the whole greenhouse into an ancient fruit empire. Like, if I can till the whole of the greenhouse, I will turn it into a humongous empire just for deluge. Okay, just for ancient fruit. One day for the melons, 3 days for the melons. So I'll just come back in 3 days then. There's no point me doing half and half. We might as well just do it all in one go. We are going to have to find a crop to cut there, so we shall go see what we can buy from Pierre. And the rhubarb's done in 4 days, so do I just come back in 4 days? I think Pierre's closed. He'll still be open by the time I get... Oh, it's Wednesday. He's not going to be open, is he? So I went with the other option of... Ooh. I went with the Doja run, so yeah, it's not going to be open because it's Wednesday. So we'll do that tomorrow. We'll find a oh geez, brain. We'll find something we can plant there in the meantime. I have told myself we are no longer using any of the modded crops, so it has got to be a vanilla crop, which means here you go. These trees are not going to be done in time for winter. Which is fine. We'll go to the quarry. Chop down the rest of the quarry. And yeah, that was one of the most satisfying pumpkin harvests ever. Although I will admit that would have taken me almost 2 days to harvest had I manually done it. So I think I'm just going to flick between the two. Sometimes I'll manually harvest. Sometimes I will use the tractor mod. Because it has freed up a load of time for me. But at the same time, I do want to keep it as authentic as possible. However, I'm thinking that I will probably leave the tractor harvesting till the end of the season. No, we'll use, tractor harvesting at the end of the season. And then everything else will be done manually throughout the season. Just to try and split between the two. No, you're not going to be done over winter, but we'll plant you anyway. Yeah, that was like one of the most satisfying harvests I've ever done. And it has yielded a huge haul of money for me, which does make me hate the fact that I only did 500,000 for the tractor mod, because the cost does not suit the means, if that makes sense. I spent more. I get more from using the tractor. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about using the tractor. As nice as it was, it is one of those I'm not too sure about. So if you have any opinions, let me know. I will not be offended if people do not want me using it, because I'm up in arms about using it myself. I don't know if I want to use it, therefore I'm not going to be offended if people don't want me to use it. It's as simple as that. As nice as that harvest was, it does take away the authenticity of me having to sit there with a scythe, and harvesting each and every pumpkin manually. But yeah, I don't know. I will think about it and maybe not use it again, keep it as decoration. Or maybe continue using it. However, what I do want to do is test Summit. Oh, wrong way. No. I can't. Okay. It was worth a shot. I was tempted to see if I could hoe the floor. I can't. But thank you for watching the Mass Pumpkin Harvest episode. If you like what you see and you don't want to miss an episode, please do consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help out the channel a lot, and I do truly appreciate every single one of you that comes by, regardless of whether you just watch for 2 minutes or the whole episode. Every single watch is very much appreciated. And with that all being said and done, I shall catch you all in the next episode.